The playoffs are in full effect. And the way I dominated the regular season and won MVP,
Am I supposed to say something? I really don't even know what to say.
it's time to carry on the play into this next part of the season. And in our first game, you guys seen in the previous episode, the Jazz were non-stop making shots. Rudy Gobert playing great defense. And in this episode, we continue the series and see if we can finish out on top.
What's my name?
More money, more cash, more money.
So looking at the stats from the previous game, you kind of can see how we lost that game and how we got blown out. Our bench really not contributing many or any points really towards that game. And as well as Kawhi Leonard, he struggled a whole lot. So in this episode, as we continue the series, that's one thing we're going to focus on in our game, making sure Kawhi Leonard gets the ball. And we fast forward in this game 2 to the third quarter, 50-55, up 5 points. Right here, fast break, pull up for the three, and that's a three ball. It's money. And with that, we kind of took care of the lead after that. Right here, 70-78. Like I said earlier, we had to find a way to get Kawhi Leonard the ball. And right there, they left the lane wide open for me, and I'm going for the Euro and the basket. Now, that pick and roll with me and Kawhi Leonard is almost unstoppable because, for one, he can shoot and knock down, or he can slash. So the defense really has to pick who they're going to guard. And right here, Ricky Rubio playing great defense. They brought the game down to 2. I send that block the other way, and we get that stop right there, 80-82. After that great defensive play, we come out, bring it up to Kawhi Leonard. That three is good and right on time in this fourth quarter. Like I said, how you going to stop that pick and pop or pick and roll with me and Kawhi? Right here, LaMarcus Aldridge throwing it down for that lead, 104-96. And we get this game 2 in the winners column. Tie the series up 1-1. And now it's really our turn to take over the series and bring it home 4-1 at least. Now, like I said earlier, what was the reason for us losing in the previous game? Kawhi Leonard, lack of play, and of course our bench. And both of those things delivered in this one. 30.7 rebounds for Kawhi Leonard in that game. Now, in game 3, we are playing away in the Jazz's arena, and that really shouldn't make that big of a difference. I mean, we're the number 2 seed, they're the number 7 seed, and though they do have a talented team, you know, a big-time center, Rudy Gobert, a talented guard in Donovan Mitchell, we got to come out with on top. You know, we got to come out on top. I think Kawhi Leonard is going to be a huge factor the rest of this series, especially the way he played in game 2. And we're going to continue to give him the ball and let him work out in this game. Now, the Jazz, one thing they've been doing is making shots like that in timely fashion. And when they're shooting like that, it's going to be hard to beat them. They already got a 14 or 15-4 lead right there. Terrible pass by Ricky Rubio. And let's start off a run. Right here, fast break, 3-point bucket. You leave me open, I am knocking that down every single time. Right there, almost lose the ball. Tony Parker set a screen for him. Post up Jordan Clarkson. Let's see if we get a little post up action. Kobe, perfect release. And that's kind of inflating the lead, but they do come back. 76-76. Great defensive play. Spurs basketball, swing to Kawhi Leonard. That shot is good. Let's go. We take a 3-point lead, and our teammates are excited after that one. The claw, you know what I'm saying? That play deserved a rating out of 5. That was 5 out of 5. Kawhi Leonard playing a tremendous game once again, and we take this one home 95-88. After that first game, we learned our lesson as far as how we have to play and how aggressive we have to come out. And in this game, almost a triple-double, 28 points, 13 assists, 5 rebounds, and Kawhi Leonard also delivered. And the rest of the bench as well. They delivered, played well, played great on defense, and even got some points when we needed. Paul Gasol, for example, coming off the bench, 4 points, 8 rebounds, and Kawhi Leonard, again, another 25-plus point game. That's what we're going to need to do with them every game on if we want to win this series. Now, in this game, We're back in the Spurs arena. Can we take this 2-game lead and look into ending this game in this episode, this series in this episode? Looking at the center matchup with Marcus Aldridge and Rudy Gobert. Gobert averaging a double-double, but for Aldridge, I keep saying Gasol, he's done a great job just filling his role, knocking down shots when we need him, and playing great interior defense. And that is a big part in him really, pushing us and helping us to a high percentage of wins without even scoring that many points. Right there, we get the steal. Just as we were talking about Aldridge, Tony Parker with the Euro, and he takes that one down in the second quarter. You got to fight back in this game. Post-up work. The pump face didn't work. Okay, repost it. There you go on Rubio. And that's good. Showing a lot of my post game in this series, man. Especially in the last 2-3 games. Really showing the difference in my game. And I think that's something that has to continue to happen. 40-41 now after that and one. Tied up. Gonna go in the post. 3, 2, 1. Kobe! That shot is good. That shot is good at the buzzer. We go into halftime with a tremendous lead. And, we can't really ask for anything better than that. And now in this fourth quarter, up about 11, make it 13. Kawhi Leonard, that post-up play, throwing it down on Rudy Gobert. And our teammates gotta be pumped up after that one. You see the bench just reacting after that one. And Kawhi Leonard usually never showing any reaction, showing some reaction out of that one. That was a terrific play and definitely boosted us up to finishing out this game in a very strong manner. 83-69 with under 4 or 5 minutes left. I don't think the Jazz have any chance of winning this one, and we take that much needed win. So now 3 games. Donovan Mitchell did play that one. We played great defense on him. He shot 4 for 10. And that came in clutch, 37 points, 12 assists, and of course Kawhi. Doing Kawhi things, 20 points, 9 rebounds. He was phenomenal. And of course, ever since that first game, which he had single digits, he's come out and played really well. And in each of those games, if you guys haven't noticed, we got W's. So now this could possibly be the final game. We got a commanding 3-1 lead, and we can finish out this series. Not a sweep, but we can finish out this series on top with the W. Right there, fast break, and I get fouled. As you guys see in the second quarter, it's tied 25-25. So we're going to fast forward a little bit. End of the second quarter, 39-32 after a good lead. That's a block by Aldridge, playing phenomenal defense when he needs to against Gobert. And right there's a perfect example. And that finish by Rudy Gay. Okay, Gobert right there with the fanatic block. And then Rodney Hood with the basket. That wasn't even a block. That could have been a steal the way he just jumped up and grabbed that one. And Rodney Hood finishing out with the and one. But we still have a good command and lead on this one. 85-78. We get a steal right there. Throw it up to Kawhi Leonard, and he throws it down. Kawhi Leonard, when he plays the type of basketball he has a potential to play, we do not lose. In this series clinching game, it ended up with a triple-double, 28 points, 11 assists, 10 rebounds, shooting 69% from the field. You can't play any better than that. And we finishing out that series on top against the Jazz. Kawhi Leonard dropping 29 points and 5 rebounds. And Rudy Gay coming and helping as a third scorer with 17 points. So as you guys see, the rest of the bracket, it's the Golden State Warriors and the Clippers in the second round, followed by the Toronto Raptors and the Philadelphia 76ers, and then the Bulls and the Cavs. And of course, we'll be playing the Thunder in the next episode. So stay tuned for these playoffs. Make sure you gave this a like and subscribe to the channel for more NBA 2K18 career And your boy is signing out. Peace.
Look, I got $1 million schemes and $1 billion flows, $1 million schemes and $1 billion. I got $1 million schemes and $1 billion flows. I put my heart in this work, cause that's just all that I know. Look.